Welcome to Atlanta, the Hollywood South. Many think that Atlanta is just a city for music and film, but what they don't know is Atlanta is on the brink of becoming the next fashion capital. Everyone wants the fame, the lights, the cameras, and the action. But to play the part, you must look the part. Atlanta fashion community is growing, but it needs a major style haul. We're a select group of fashion industry experts who have joined together to make the Atlanta fashion community halt. Firstly, happy New Year.
Cheers to 2018 with your ragged asses, whore. Cause I ain't dealing with y'all all yet.
Y'all make me sick sometimes because I plan to do a photo shoot.
Some girl, ex-girlfriend, somebody Miss My Bae supposed to be Princess My Bae Cosmetics supposed to have makeup here.
Oh yeah, where is my bae?
Y'all so goddamn grand and so motherfucking bougie.
Y'all, specify. Wait a goddamn minute. Goddamn minute. You need to specify who you talking to.
What you said to me, honey, because I am very grand and I will talk over everybody.
Spitting all over me. Oh, that's not cute.
We've already heard about you and Cat Williams. You better stop it. Let's go some more.
Everybody knows about me and Cat Williams, bitch. What's that LC?
So you said you was gonna backhand somebody.
Would you like me to? I can really see your lace front. What lace? I don't
We're gonna talk about a photo shoot on our next project.
I got something to say. I got some shit to say. Shut the fuck up. You've been talking all night. Y'all motherfuckers vibrate so low to bullshit affecting y'all. That's why y'all ain't got shit.
35,000 bitch motherfuckers don't eat that shit, bitch.
Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Midwest, get fly. You know that we get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Dirty South, get fly. You know that we get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly. We gon' get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly. We gon' get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Midwest, get fly. You know that we get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Dirty South, get fly. You know that we get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly. We gon' get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly.
It's your boy, KL Extraordinaire Allen, and I'm here, the one, the only world-renowned fashion designer of Atlanta. You may know me as the designer that created that sexy little black dress for Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives of Atlanta, or that sleek and sexy dress for Fantasia Barrino, your American Idol winner, and that sexy, boom, little red dress for Maya Harrison. My upbringing was very modest. I didn't grow up in a well-to-do family. My mother was a single mother. I'm an only child, you know, but my mother worked hard to get me the things that I wanted. My grandmother, she taught me how to sew when I was young. You know, she would sit with me and we would do like quilting and knitting and sewing. And then my mother, she taught me how to draw. And that made me the beast that I am today. Like, they really pushed the agenda of helping me shape me into what I wanted to be. Whatever I wanted to be, my mother said, you can be the best that you can be. She never, when I say never, told me that I couldn't do what I wanted to do. She really pushed for me to do it.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm Charzell Imon. Well, Imon for short. I'm raised in the Bay Area, grew up in Atlanta, and I'm here. What's going on?
Make yourself at home.
I'm an artist. I'm a makeup artist. Do hair. I'm a designer. I've worked with some people around Atlanta. D Woods, Neffy, Carrie Wells from Married to Medicine. I'm whatever you need the doll to be.
I'm meeting with Charzell Imon. She's an amazing makeup artist that's been working with me since like 2013. She's done like my photo shoots. She's done like some of my TV pilots. And when I say she is a beast at what she does, we be creating art. I'm dead serious. And I'm meeting with her today to talk about New York Fashion Week and what we got in store. Like, she wants to take her makeup career and she wants to flip it into being a fashion designer. So she came, of course, to no better than your boy, KL Extraordinary Allen, to get the real design aesthetic and get the real industry knowledge on how to be a successful designer in the industry.
So wait, so first off, this meeting, this ain't a date with the strawberries and the
Wait a minute.
and the Q-cups.
Whoa.
Wait. Hold. Pause.
How many times you touched these strawberries? How many times you touched these strawberries?
I ain't got cooties.
You sure?
I ain't got no damn cooties.
First of all, this ain't no date situation. This is strictly business. But when you come to a business meeting, I do like to be prepared. I like to have snacks. I like to have drinks so that we can get into the meeting.
I was gonna get one, but
I forgot
you probably didn't rinse the bad boys off.
My DNA is everything. Listen, these the best hand-picked strawberries.
I want y'all to know this. KL Allen is strictly business. 20 years from now, y'all not finna get me caught up in a Me Too movement at all.
For real.
It's okay, because I have the fishnets on, so maybe because I look like a hoe on a date. A hoe on a date.
No.
Charzell, this is a business meeting. Why are you coming with cut-off Daisy Dukes and all of this and that? Don't get me wrong, nice, dope outfit for, you know, a picnic, a club, or whatever the case may be. But you talking about, I'm looking like a cheap whore on a date. What you thought this was? This is business, shawty.
You're not finna come into this meeting just carrying on. Not like that.
Was you mad or no?
What are you talking about?
Was you mad the other day when you sent me that cute text message?
This is my thing. I have been burned so much in Atlanta.
One thing I pride myself in
is if I invite you to an industry event, I need you to be there on time. I need you to be there. I don't need no excuses. Everybody wants success, but when it comes down to put it in the hard work, they don't want to do the hard work.
Every time I partner with someone, it's always a disaster. I had a showroom in Buckhead in 2010 all the way to 2012 with a female that I will not name, and it was a disaster. Like, I end up pretty much doing everything myself, and it ended up closing down. Flop number one, and I don't like to flop because I'm not a flop. Flop number two, and I'm gonna name this female because I really don't give a damn.
And due to me working with people that I don't want to name right now, because if I really give y'all the backstory of the situation, y'all will really be floored. But let's just say I put a lot of business investments into people that didn't have me in the best interest.
A studio together, Three-Way Studios, and she called me saying that she was building out my showroom. So that was my second showroom in Atlanta that I partnered with a woman who didn't know how to decipher business versus personal.
I don't know about everybody else.
Plus,
burning you, bro.
that's my point. If you are going to be with this brand, we gotta stop making excuses. Like, we can't be like, oh, I can't get there. We got Uber, we got Lyft, we got friends, we got family, and whether you like it or not, you should have been there.
Charzell gave me all these excuses about, oh, I can't make this meeting, oh, my tires, oh, this and that. Well, then you need to pick another profession. You need to pick a profession where you don't have to drive nowhere then. You need to work at home. You need to get a work at home job. Because in this industry, we don't have excuses. You arguing with me talking about your bald tires and all this and that. Baby, go to Michelin and get you some new tires. Or whatever the case may be.
What about you and Tracia? Like, what was that all about? Y'all almost came to blows.
I don't know what happened with Trina.
What ladies? I don't give a fuck.
That bitch was rude. I'm not gonna lie. But clearly, Trina was backhanding nobody. We seen Trina didn't have the ability to backhand anybody.
Okay. Like, I know you're going to say something the most completely shadiest shit on the planet, but she is like one of the faces for Perfect Population.
So Tracia is one of the official faces for Perfect Population. Yeah, Tracia doesn't have like your average sample size 2, 5'8" model features, but I saw something in Tracia that I liked. And you know what? I wanted to make my brand cater to all sizes. And Tracia was a girl with the curves, the video vixen look, and I felt like that was a niche.
What kind of face?
I'm serious. She's one of the models. She modeled in fashion.
She's a model.
Yeah, she.
Wait, this is new.
No,
she's a model.
Yeah, she really is one of the faces.
What your issue is, or what you got going on with her, if that's your girl, but if that's your whole girl, that's your wife, or that's your Beyonce to your JT, then that's you. But I don't know where you trying to get at or where you trying to go. I'm just letting you know, whatever we got to talk about with this, we need to go ahead and talk about that with that. Tracia is not about to be the topic of this conversation. It's not no big deal like that.
Speaking of, guess who was in the building? From the Addams family?
Who?
With the...
I'm not gonna guess.
With the dreads?
What with the dreads?
Jhon, Pierre.
Shut the fuck up. You've been talking all night. Y'all motherfuckers vibrate so low to bullshit affect y'all. That's why y'all ain't got shit.
So, have y'all ever had a person that's like a friend and an enemy, and you put them together and you call them a frenemy? Well, if Messy and Shady had a child, it would be Jhon, Pierre, Cornell. Last week he told me that I have not showcased a line in New York Fashion Week in 3 years. First of all, that's a goddamn lie. I've known Pierre for quite some time. We met at New York Fashion Week. Me and him don't have the best relationship, but a lot of people ask, well, why do you continue to deal with him? So there have been times where when we work together, we really push the envelope. But there are times when he gets so vindictive that he puts himself in competition with me. And that's why I consider him to be a frenemy. That is a whole, completely entire fucking lie. I will say this, I can be a man to admit this, and I want to say this on record because nobody fucking knows my struggle. And that pisses me off that people assume shit. But in 2016, I hit like completely rock bottom. Like I was homeless. People won't even know that. I was homeless all of 2016. Still went out, did my thing, and did not have a home. Do you know how it is to be fucking homeless and people say this and still represent your brand, and you come and say you ain't did a line in 3 years? No, motherfucker, I did a line in 3 years. And whether Pierre wants to admit it or not, prior to 2016, that exact year, Pierre had to come and stay with me, and I don't care if people know that shit. I'm putting his ass out. I want to ask you this personally, what's your goal? What do you want to represent for yourself? Who do you want to represent for? What community?
Definitely the trans community.
Why
I think that's important because there's a lot of girls. First off, it's hard enough telling your family that you're gay, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have to deal with that, and then you're like, oh my gosh, there's more to it. And then you have to tell them that you're transgender. That's a whole different, I don't know, it's hard for people to like really get it. Like it's not just, it goes beyond just being gay, and I don't think people understand that. But it's really hard for a lot of girls to be in a position like this. Not a lot of girls are in a position like this.
So transgenders don't get opportunities every day to like.
No, God, definitely not. Well, maybe they do, but maybe who knows? You never know nobody's story. I just know that there's not a lot of transgender girls who are fashion moguls. Can you name any, and you can't. I know that I want to be the first. Yes, God. Yeah, meow.
What you do, who you are as a person, that's you. I don't judge people. I'm here to bring people together to be successful. So it does not matter that you're trans. I think you're a very talented person. Obviously, we can see from your work and from you beating faces from online and everything like that. That has when you came to do work, that had no bearing effect on, oh, I'm gonna work with her. I'm not gonna work with her. You know what I'm saying? That had no bearing effect. And keyword, I'm saying her, because I respect you. You understand? As a business person, you take whatever your personal feelings out, and that's what I want people to understand. People have too much judgmental bones in their body that they cannot separate business with personal. How can you live in this world and judge people and think like, I can't work with them because of this. I can't work with them because of their race. I can't work with them because I feel like da-da-da-da-da-da. That has nothing to do with you. You don't know what people do.
In reality, people are like that.
But if you're talented, it shouldn't matter. If you're talented, that shit should not matter. That pisses me off because I get discriminated against because of my skin color. Being a black man, they want me to be all these kinds of things. They want me to be a thug. They want me to be, this, that, and the other. Just because I am black, you know what I'm saying? No, don't fucking judge me for what you think I am. Judge me for the work that I'm putting in. Judge me for my talent. At the end of the day, that's who I want to be known as. I don't want you in my bedroom. I don't want you knowing XYZ. I don't want you knowing shit about my life. Period, point blank. People don't like that. People don't like me because I am real. You know how many friends I lost? in 2017 simply because I'm real. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about how you feel about me, what you think about me. It does not matter. I'm living my dreams. I had a setback, and this is my come up. Period, point blank. This is both of our come up. So we're gonna toast. We're gonna toast. This is the come up for 2018, and that's just how it's gonna be.
I'm not drinking. I'm carrying.
You carrying what?
Darling.
Okay. We go though. You got the invite? His annual Fabulous Faces Gala. Now I'm not trying to be messy. He invited me.
Live for the messy. Oh, did he invite me?
He invited me and you.
He invited both of us? That's not a good idea.
He requested your presence. He requested my presence. So that's going on.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think we should show up.
I can cool out. Maybe. Depends on.
It's his annual Fabulous Faces Gala at the private mansion, aka I'll say it too much, aka my Section 8 house.
I just like the sound of it.
Tracia. I was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama, coming at you all the way live from the 205. And I was raised in Pratt City. It's a little town in Birmingham. My ties in the fashion industry are I model. I'm a model. I've been published in plenty of magazines. You can see me in music videos, movies. I'm also an actress. So you can see me in movies, TV shows, and things like that.
I am Jhon Pierre Cornell, fashion publicist, started off as a fashion photographer, here back in Atlanta, Georgia. After being gone for so long, I decided to join my friend KL on his mission of bringing Atlanta to a fashion capital. Back in 2011, I first started off as a fashion publicist, given the opportunity by Mr. Charles Burnett, God bless his soul. However, I will say this. Becoming that fashion PR after doing photography here in Atlanta, working with so many greats as a photographer, you name them, I've probably worked with them as a photographer. But now, moving on to another level in life, me here now, doing fashion all over again, but as a fashion PR. I've worked with Dwight Ebanks, my godfather, and so many other renowned brands. I don't like to gloat myself, but all you have to do is realize, look around, and see Jhon Pierre's coming to a place near you, if I haven't already dealt with your team. So what have you been up to? It's so good to see you. So are you moving to Atlanta? Are you still indecisive? What's going on with college?
You know I'm indecisive as hell about everything.
Child, that's okay.
You know,
So my new client, Tracia J, is coming in town, right here to Atlanta. Now she's an Alabama Southern girl, so it's gonna be a little rough ride because she's my ultimate favorite. Old school girl KD, the video vixen type, but she is very much so high fashion. And trust and believe, before this whole segment is over, I'm going to show all of these kids that my baby will do high fashion.
So now,
let's do now.
So you know, I came out with my own haircut product line. I ended up meeting Jhon Pierre at. It was one fashion show I did for KL when he was at the studio that he doesn't have anymore right now. I don't know what happened with the studio. It was him and his business partner, Marve's studio at the time. They would always do events there. I don't know, they fell out. They ended up falling out. I don't know how. But ended up meeting Jhon Pierre at one of KL's events, and we hit it off from there. Of course, his energy in the room was just like so over the top, and so we just kind of clicked from there, and so we linked up, and now he's my publicist. So that is my shine, and this is my script.
Ooh, yes. Every black woman loves the hair product, honey.
Smell it.
Oh, bitch. Oh, yes, honey. Girl.
I'm selling out back in Birmingham.
Yes,
Selling
bitch.
out. So, time to take over Atlanta. Okay, so I'm having this bomb-ass product launch for my product line, Simply Straight by Tracia J. It's a hair care product line. Right now I have out 2 items, a shine and a spritz, and it's going crazy in the salons in Birmingham. They love it. So I'm planning on having a launch, one in Birmingham, of course, for the hometown, one in Atlanta, and then I'm going to have a big one in New York City, and I'm so excited.
Clients are great, but this market just makes me iffy sometimes. So it has distribution already and all of that stuff?
Well, you know, I got my sales guy
Okay.
that's going around, and I have my website.
Okay, good. Okay, so we got our base things that we need to be able to do it. So, we may need to see about getting into a few of the major shows.
Right.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get some placement at the Met Gala or the Oscars and just get some people to try it. Just anything that's going on right now, daytime Emmys. There's a lot of things that are coming up that I have access to where they do product placements. So we probably can do that, girl. You know, I got you. Honey, Fabulous is what Fabulous does, honey. And this, honey, one thing I know about the girls, they like spritz and goddamn shine, honey. Okay, so what we can do is I have my 2nd annual gala coming up for Fabulous Faces PR.
Yes, I remember last year.
Oh, wasn't it nice? Thank you for coming, KL.
So yeah, like I said.
So here I am. This year, I am not telling anyone, but this year I am planning my gala. The only thing that this year's gala is going to have at it is the missing pieces from last year's gala. You know, now for this gala, I invited KL.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't seen KL in a minute.
I know, since I stole you away from him by accident, though. Girl, he's so hard to take seriously, like, he be so mad about it, girl, like I just.
I'm gonna have to see him.
Okay, L brings this person over. I have nothing wrong with the transgender community. I love each and every one of the girls. But KL brings this girl over right after me and my client are coming to meet the fabulous ones, or they say the fabulous ones. And he has this Charlamander thing over. And Miss Charlamander is trying to go and fight my client. Like, this is the things that I talk about. Sometimes it's just too much. It's always them. But it sometimes rubs off and causes KL to cause me friction. Some other hair girl thing, child. I think it's a boy or something. They're supposed to be coming to the gala. But that's more reason that I think I want to sabotage it, girl. Because this thing that he brings, girl, I don't know if I really want her to attend anything fabulous I do. Because she's not worthy to sit at the table with us. I love KL. But I don't know if this other person he bringing on, you know?
You know, usually when he brings people around,
They leave.
don't last.
They don't last. It's just like laundry, honey. When it's time for it to be done, they out.
I don't really want to waste too much energy even talking about her. Like, the fact that she even tried to come at me and shade me over some like old ass and Cat Williams old shit. That shit was like 3 years ago now. You can't bring that up to me now. That's not gonna harm me in no type of way.
I definitely want some of these in the gift bags.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna be in
How
town?
many you need? I won't be in town, but I can supply you with the product supply.
Honey, that's all I need, honey. Cause that's your publicist, honey. Honey, you ain't gotta be everywhere I go, honey. As long as the product with me, honey, we can goddamn make the moves in the money. Well, honey, you came to the right fabulous space, darling. And I am here in Atlanta, and we will get this shit popping. Cause what? It's simply straight, honey.
It is simply straight.
And it can't get no simpler than that, honey.
Okay.
I don't ever get exhausted. Can't wait to say that I made it. I've been working on patience. This year I know that I got it. Hot guy with the shots, boy. I ain't missing my target. They thought it was done. They thought it was over. I told them I just getting started. Getting that money, I stack it up. You talk shit, can't back it up. Living my dream, I can't pass it up. A few hours ain't good enough. Spending that money on outfits.
I'm Shari, and I'm a professional model. I've walked in New York Fashion Week. I've done national ad campaigns for Miss Jessie's. I've also worked with Michael Kors, Kimberly Goldstein from Project Runway. I've done numerous fashion shows in New York and Atlanta. I know Bernard from modeling for him in a few fashion shows here in Atlanta. And when I met up with him, it was good to see him. I hadn't seen him in a few years. When I met up with him, it was good to see him. I hadn't seen him in a few years. And he didn't even know that I was designing clothes at this point. So it was great to get in his head and let him know that I'm designing too, and what kind of pointers he could give me for starting my own fashion line and being taken seriously as a designer.
What's up, love? How you been?
I've been well. How have you been? I see things have gone.
I've been hearing a lot of great things about you. What you been working on?
I'm actually working on my clothing line now.
You gotta stop it. Hold on, stop it. So you put down the heels and you picked out one of these.
Yes. You know, I was always secretly designing. Beauty lies only within.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm working on.
Powerful.
Thank you.
Powerful. So talk to me. What's the vision? Where we going?
I'm trying to do like high fashion, like Versace-esque, that's my item, and I want it to be different, not expected. And aspect. I've always just been behind the scenes. Now I need to learn how to do the business aspect.
Right. Like I say that everybody I do business with now, the business to all businesses is greater than the business itself. So you can't take care of the in-house stuff. Everything that you do out there in the world don't matter because you're not keeping the books. You're not figuring out how to invest the money. You're not figuring out how to use your partners and people that's around you to take the brand to the next level. So
that's what I'm struggling with now, is building a team.
Gotcha.
Right now it's doing everything by myself. Sewing, designing, Facebook, Instagram marketing, everything. Emails, it's just overwhelming. So it's like right now I'm just focusing getting back with my plugs in Atlanta. You know, I don't know if you know, but I was in New York for a couple of years. So
I picked this accent there.
I have one child. His name is Cairo. That's my baby. He's my little twin. And it's very exciting to see him grow into a young man and developing his own personality and being with his dad and every day trying to influence him and to show him different things, and also just show him that having a strong, powerful influence of having his father and mother in the household. Having to meet deadlines can be very stressful when it's just you. I have to do everything for myself. I have to go get the fabrics. I have to meet with the client. I have to do the fittings. I have to measure them. And it just gets overwhelming at times, especially having a young child. So being by myself, doing everything is exhausting, but it's worth it because I know that my brand is going to be taken to the next level with all of this hard work and dedication. I don't know if you know, I have a baby now, he's 2. So during that break, I was like, I really have a passion for actually being behind the scenes, doing like coordinating fashion shows, actually making the pieces, the excitement of actually designing and the adrenaline I get from coordinating my own shows and photo shoots, things like that. So I've decided like that's really kind of like my passion, what I really want to work on. And I've just been investing my money into it. Now I'm just trying to like push it more. So that's how me and KL got back in contact, because I told him what I was working on. He was surprised. And now I'm back in Atlanta. He was like, all right, come through, you know. And he told me you had your new thing going on. I said, okay, let me go see what he got going on. Check out his new thing going on.
Like designing more on the sewing machine. Now I just help people start their own line, take their brand to the next level. And these suits right here, they go into a boutique in Phipps Plaza named Miguel Wilson. So I basically design the pattern inside, and we work with the manufacturer to do all of the sewing and the packaging and everything. And it comes straight to me. I take it to the store. So basically that's what I do for all of my clients that's designers. Whether you're just starting off and you need to know how to sew, or you want to learn graphic design, web design, or you want to do business, whether it's your LLC, your EIN, business bank account, funding, name it, I've done it. And that's the reason why I do brand management now, because it's most important. I mean, I realized that there was more people that wanted to be the designer than more people helping the designer. So I really stepped back, and that's I've been focusing on. I love it. You know, when you're ready, this is the next level for you.
It's very depressing when you're alone. I get in my, maybe I should just work for somebody else, or maybe it's just not for me type of thing. And I just keep on pushing. Yo told me about this mixer he has coming up. Maybe you should come through. It's in a few weeks.
Okay.
I'll send you the flyer over with all the details.
Little pills, through the pills, Call of Duty, get the kills, 360 with the skills, 350's not for sale.
Okay, so I called Jhon up today to meet with him just to get a little consulting on my image or whatever.
Bitch, I'm a demon, bitch, I'm a heathen, bitch, I'm a dog. Bitch, I be eating, you stay defeated, bitch, I'm a ball hog, yeah. I ain't never gon' pass, you ain't never gon' last. Big check, big bills, new money, get it fast. They hate me so much, think they wanna crucify. Shari get that track, cause she just learned it's do or die, yeah. You get a check on a Friday, bitch, I be making it my way. You get to talking all sideways, I'm swerving you off of the highway. They hate me so much, think they wanna crucify. Soaking up the hate, cause I just wanna fucking die, yeah. Spending my check on a Saturday, taking these drugs out of space. Look at these demons in my eyes, bitch, I always need a taste. All these people call me Imon. They rhyme as easy like a free throw. I'm talking shit, I get the free smoke. And all this liquor make me feel so dumb. And all these pills make me feel
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, your favorite celebrity stylist, Jhon, period. Well, of course, I'm a Georgia peach, the sweetest of them all. I was raised in Alpharetta, Georgia. I graduated high school in Roswell. So if you know those areas, you know you have to have coins to live there, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm known for my image consulting. I take clients that are ready to elevate their look and get into high fashion from what they're used to.
Hi, darling. It's finally good to sit down and sit.
I know you're busy, so I'm glad you could
Girl,
fit me in.
of course. I was like, you know what? I gotta go sit down and talk to my girl because we've ran into each other too many times before for us not to be able to get to this point where we can actually sit down, talk about upcoming endeavors, and let's get this coin on.
So I met Jhon when we were on set of Love and Hip Hop filming one day. So he told me he did image consulting, and so since everybody seems to have a problem with my video vixen look and wants to switch me over to high fashion, I decided to call Jhon up to see if he could help me with my image. So I wanted to meet with you because I want to change my look.
Okay.
I'm looking to change my look. Maybe be like a little more, fashionable.
Okay.
I'm kind of just more laid back, athletic kind of, and vixen, whatever they want to call it.
Right.
But, so I'm thinking a little more fashionable.
Okay, well, that's what I do, honey. You've made the right call. So, I do wardrobe styling and I do image consulting. Yeah. So, we'll steer you more towards the image consulting because we want to take you from that video vixen look to, get you into the fashion, high fashion, switch up your looks, shake up the girls. Exactly. Get some higher bookings. Yes, ma'am.
She seems like a really cool girl. She's really sweet, very country. I think she's from like Alabama or something. I've never been there and I really don't plan on going there. But she seems like a really sweet girl. I think she's gonna be a good look. I think we're gonna click because her vibe is very authentic for now that I noticed of. So we'll see where it goes from here. I'm open and willing to work with her. Like I said, as long as she has the coin to back up that big mouth that she has, then we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, so we got the personal styling, and then we have the image consulting. With you, we're gonna work more so your image consultant, just so when you're going to your bookings, you know, if you have a higher end booking, we can give you a higher end look. Or if you still have your club appearances, which is still a check, a coin, you know, honey, we can still change up your look and, you know, lead one into the other, go from ready to wear to nightclub to business meeting the next day, you know, and just get you all in there.
That's what I want. Definitely. Yes, I'm excited.
Likewise, I love folding up my drawers.
I love so much. You're awesome.
Likewise.
So Jordan's works with a lot of celebrities. I met him actually on the set of Love and Hip Hop when he was styling Alexis Sky. And I just love his style. I think it's dope. So of course I would want to work with somebody like that. I just want to say I'm very proud of you and everything that you've been doing.
Thanks,
Look at her styling Alexis Sky and
you know,
I'm like,
I've been trying to get the girls together because, you know, these reality TV stars, they have this certain image, they have this certain look, and it's like you know what I'm saying? You want to take your image to the next level. Yeah. That's what I'm about. People have seen me go from modeling to personal styling, from personal shopping to image consulting, you know. Once I got my degree from Clark Atlanta University, May 2017, prices went up, baby. You know what I'm saying? So the bookings were coming. Budget went up, clientele went up, and it was just like, hey. So I'm like, I know I've seen you before, because I'm like, when we were filming for Love and Hip Hop, I'm like, I keep seeing her. So we finally like talked, and then we exchanged information. You know, you want to do, you know, the whole image consultant thing. Yeah. So I actually brought a few looks, just so we could see, you know, what type of styles you want to go for. Yeah. With you doing like your club appearances, I think this will definitely be like super, super cute. Probably just for like, you know, one of your bookings that may be like a nightclub or something. Yeah. Super cute. We could dress it up with some chokers, throw in some cute accessories. You could even do sneakers or heels. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm also endorsed by this clothing line called Doll's Kill. Yes, honey. So, she brought some of that merchandise. This skirt is super sexy. I think that'll be so pretty on you. And then you can also pair it with like a nice bodysuit. And then we also have this really, really cute look. I can't wait to see you in this. This is gonna go over your boobs. Oh. Like this.
Okay.
Super cute, right? Yes, honey. And then it comes with the matching skirts. Yeah. I know, right? So they're gonna be like, baby, yeah, video vixen meets high fashion meets avant-garde meets ready to wear meets we going to the club to drop it low. Like, girl, you can always switch it up and go from different looks. Like, so yeah.
I definitely want us to collab.
Okay.
Be like, boom. You know,
right. It's gonna be big. You know, so the girls is gonna be mad.
Yeah, so I want us to do like a photo shoot. You know? Okay. So you style me for a shoot. And, you know, and we hit them with it. Hit them with it
with the wham wham, the 2-piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely want us to get our schedules together and set that up like ASAP.
We should. I'll definitely check my calendar, reach out to my manager, have my manager call yours, and then we'll set it up. The girls don't want to see this collab at all. They're going to be like, yeah, it happened that way. They send me so much merchandise, girl. Like, I literally be so prepared for my shoots. It's different, you know? We're trying to take everybody away from the typical 2-piece sets, the typical, you know, I'm going to the club outfit appearance. Right. I like for my people to stand out. This is infrared, so once them lights go off and the lights hit you, you're gonna be shining. Girl, them VVS's around your neck gonna be dancing. Weave gonna be flowing. They're gonna be like, yes, where did she get it from? Styled by the one and only Jordan Vashon. Period.
When me and Jordan first met, we kind of just clicked. Like, I loved his personality, his vibe, his energy matched mine, so it was kind of like it was meant to be. And then I came out with my magazine, my international magazine, so I'm doing the launch for it here. In a few weeks, I definitely need you to come through.
Oh, you know, she'll show up and show out. Yes, girl. The girls is booked and busy. Let's get these businesses out here, okay? Because the girls is loving to talk about this and talk about that. let's get your products out here, honey. Let's talk about your checks. What you got coming in, baby?
Okay, what y'all got?
What I don't see it. You know, it's like they talk so highly of this group, and I'm like, I haven't been invited to any events. You know what I'm saying? Like any launches. Like, girl, what are y'all actually doing? What's going on?
I'm not seeing nothing.
No, I'm not seeing anything at all. I mean, I do have on my Versace frames, but you think I still can see clear? I mean, hello.
Yes, ma'am. Me, Jhon, Pierre, let's talk about Ace.
Oh yeah, I heard that's your rollie. I
Yeah,
hope she not mad that me and you gonna be, you know,
I'm trying to meet too,
right.
so we can, you know, all just.
I've heard a few things about her.
All good, I'm sure.
Yeah. Even though her and Jean-Pierre were sidekicks, I booted Jean-Pierre out of the way. And Tracia came and got with the winning team, honey. If you can't beat somebody, you better join them. So she knew what team to get with. Period. Yes.
So, yes.
Yeah, I'll be there, honey. Thanks for the invite.
Yes, of course. I know everybody gonna love you.
They ain't gonna have no choice. Cause I'll be like, wait, what was said? I couldn't hear you through my 30 inches of meat. Brazilian? Oh, okay.
She ready.
Ready, always. So overall, the meeting I had with Tracia J, it was cool. It seems like we're gonna be able to work together and it'll be something authentic. I've worked with a lot of clients that were just not authentic and they just wanted me to portray this image for them that they weren't. But Tracia, she seems cool. I don't really know her like that. We're just really getting to know each other. But upon more conversations and more meetings, we're gonna get to know each other and we can see where it goes. If she really wants to be serious about what she wants to do, which is elevate her image, then I'm more for it. But if she wants to stick to the little two-piece sets and the video vixen looks and outfits, then she can go book somebody else. That's $100 a booking. With me, you're not gonna get nothing but maybe a t-shirt and a pair of jeans for $100.
So after meeting Jordan and everything, I felt like in my heart that he would be a good fit to the rest of the group. Yes. Okay, girl, we're gonna get that shit together.
Okay, yeah.
Soon, ASAP.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, until next time, Dolphins.
And I'll see you.
Okay. Mwah. Mwah.
Yes.
I want it, I like it, I buy it. I told her she gotta come try it. They wondering what I've been doing. I told them I'm keeping it quiet. I pull up, you know I be moving. Whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. Speaking it fluent.
What's going on?
So tonight, before I head to Jhon Pierre's infamous fashion house party, I am meeting up with a good model friend who is turning designer, and she wants to pick my brain about her fashion brand because she was once a model for some of the most top designers in the industry, and she also had the privilege of modeling for my brand at one particular time, and now she's establishing herself as a fashion designer, and that's my good friend Asia Shari.
So how you been?
You already know, I know. Fashion shows, that's why I was trying to plan my own fashion show, but I'm like, let me talk to Kale, see how that's gonna go first.
You know, I got factories now that are like creating my garments. And then I added in like a new designer. Her name is Charzell. She started as my makeup artist, and now like she is, you know, she's my junior designer. So I'm kind of like, you know, stepping her up. She sews as well, but I don't really want her to sew right now. I kind of want her to just focus on like the illustration. Like these are some of the designs she's done. You can kind of take a look if you want to.
So Asia is my girl, you know, like I fucks with her the long way. Friends only, like stay out of my business, okay? I know how y'all like to put 2 and 2 together. It's not no 2 and 2 together. That's my homegirl. But at the end of the day, I feel like she's coming to me. She's an amazing designer. And you know, I just want to show her how to get to that next level. I feel like celebrities should be wearing her brand. And she's really pricking my brain. But to my surprise, she tells me her husband. I'm like, the last time I saw you, I thought you were single. So now she got a husband and kids, and you know how this fashion industry is. You can't be with a husband and kids in this fashion industry because there's just so many temptations, you know what I mean?
Tour, but like I said, that budget, I gotta start off. Slow down my vision. My husband told me that all the time. Like my vision is up here and I need to just start off. That's what I'm doing right now.
I want to just, you know, invite her to the gala. You know, I got some clothes in the closet I could throw on her. Well, I keep saying gala, but fashion house party. And you know, she's willing to go, so I'm gonna accompany her, and Charzell is on the way, so we're gonna roll through to this kickback, fashion gala, AKA whatever, and we're gonna see what it's doing. We're gonna see what Jhon Pierre is really giving this year for his infamous pre-Grammy gala.
We did a line in 3 years, and you know, this Mabe, I know you remember Mabe from when I had the studio out in Norcross. He was like, you know, she was your sugar mama, and you know, she financed everything. You ain't never had shit long enough. Like, trying to say that my track record is shaky. You know what I'm saying? So he's having this event tonight, and I mean, me and Charzell is going, but we want to see what it's about because he talks a lot of shit. I mean, he talks a whole lot of shit, but I mean, some things are factual and some things are not. However, I did go to last year's gala that he had, and you know, I saw a couple faces, saw, you know, Dwight Eubanks, a few many different people last year, so I want to go for the network, and I really do. But I really want to go just to kind of be shady as hell. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I know him.
I know you don't do shady.
I know him from the professional side. He always pretty much been professional when I worked for him. So.
Yeah. So what you think? You got something in the car. You could. It's a gala. It's formal. You know, you can.
Yeah, probably whip up something.
Charzell coming over, so you know she needs to be phased. Don't judge me if I get a little rowdy tonight. And I just realized you.
Well, I need to hold you back or just let you go.
Just let me go.
Jhon Pierre, he is a character. I know Jhon Pierre from doing fashion shows here in Atlanta. I believe the first time I met Jhon Pierre was when I worked with Dwight for a fashion show. In the past, working with Jhon, he did do some good things with a few fashion shows that I was in. So I think he's kind of still living on that stigma from this past. I haven't seen him do anything as grand lately that, you know, is worth really talking about.
Well, I don't know where Charzell is. She on BST, you know what that means. Black Standard Time. Not Eastern Standard Time, but Black Standard. Oh, speak of the devil. Must be Charzell. I'm gonna start calling you BST. BST.
Sorry. I'm here. There's so much traffic.
You want to be fashionably late all the time.
That's what I am.
Fashionably late can't be all the time.
Thank you.
So this is my wonderful designer friend.
Hello, wonderful designer friend. Nice to meet you.
Asia.
Nice
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Imon. Your nails look pretty.
Thank you.
I need to paint mine on the way to the kickback.
While you were fashionably late and I was having a meeting with Asia.
Wait, first off, I'm overdressed.
KL invited me to Jhon Pierre's gala. And I wanted to see what it was about because he's always talking about what he has going on and how grand and how great everything he does is. So I just had to see for myself what his little gala was going to be about.
I decided I invited Asia, the gala, aka kickback, hashtag kickback. I need you to be her face for the money.
Okay. Well, lucky for Asia, I brung my face in a bag.
That's what you call it now, face in a bag?
Face in a rolly bag. Did you see the bag rolling?
Can you get that bag?
Face in a rolly bag. Yeah. Okay. I'm not so heavy. Ain't it hot up in here? It's hot.
Wait, black folks' house be hot. I mean, you know that. What else is good?
No, there's only going to be 3 fabulous faces.
You know what? I'm done with you. I'm gonna let you.
3 fabulous faces. Do I need to point to those 3 people? What do you say?
I'm not trying to throw you into the fire. I told you.
I just need to know, what is your goal on if you need me to point to these 3 people who has the fabulous faces?
Well, it'll probably be us 3.
You're not even that drunk. You need to drink some more.
If I get too drunk and he said
we're not gonna do that. No, you definitely can't do that when it's up in his dungeon. we can't turn up at his dungeon. We just gonna keep it cute because he got his, I don't know if they jailbird sons. I don't know if he bailed the boys out, but he's saying that they his sons. Whoever these boys are that live up in that dungeon with him, they look like they kind of a little bit off in the head a little bit. So we can't go to his dungeon acting up. Dragons over there in that dungeon. You never know what they gonna pull pull from under their sleeves.
You still want to come after you don't do it?
Definitely.
I'm gonna definitely go ahead and make this trip. I need the networking experience.
Also, chip you bitch. Asia. Yo, chip you bitch. Don't leave your bag. Around drunk black people. Oh. Take your charger. Light it too.
So, I'm gonna let y'all get ready. I'm gonna turn on some AC. That's the least I can do.
AC?
Yeah.
Please.
Don't give me that Miss America cry.
I need AC now.
Don't.
Make it AC now. My feet is hot. My brows are too. I need
Don't
AC
give
now.
me that.
Now, AC.
Wow, I'm done.
Thank you.
I can't.
AC.
Hey, Asia. Let's do this.
So I step away to get fresh flyer fitted for the Kickback Gala house party. And, I let Charzell offer to do Asia's makeup. And, we are off to see this event.
I'm working, I wanna be great, yeah. Working, I wanna be paid, yeah. Every decision I made, yeah. I ain't ever been afraid, nah. I'm always trying new things, yeah. That's how you grow and succeed, yeah. Man, you just gotta believe, yeah. So listen up while I proceed, yeah. Want a couple $100 grand, like, yeah. Got a couple 100 plans, like, yeah. Man, I do it for the fans, like, yeah. I don't do it for the gram, no. Do it for the gram, no. Do it for the gram, oh, nah. I don't do it for the camera, I just do it cause I love it.
And so today I'm back in Alabama. I'm having my soft launch. This is my first launch for my product brand, Simply Straight by Tracia J. I'm having it at one of my my featured salon in the magazine he's featured, Rich Salon in Hoover. So my launch just so happened to be the same weekend as JP's gala. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to miss it this year, but he'll understand.
Put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gonna challenge me.
Pull up to the gala, and we go in, and to my surprise, drum roll, kickback.
Timothy Smith, everybody. Blade. Well, I just want to thank everybody for coming out this evening. This is a really big thing for me. I finally, attached my name to a brand. Well, I was a brand myself, but I attached to a product that I'm just really happy about. We took a lot of time to make it right for everybody, our kind, our hair. But it's geared for everybody's hair, So I just really appreciate y'all coming out and supporting. Even though the weather was kind of down, y'all ride or die. I love all y'all. So thank you. I'll pass the mic to Mr. Patrick Lewis-Gary.
You said you was having a private mansion party, but you had a house party kickback. No food, red cups, and liquor infused desserts. I think that's a kickback.
So is this? So I told you. Yo. But did it really fall? I told y'all the age from the start. Who was still in the dungeon. Now we're locked in the dungeon. I told you. She's not even here. She not here?
Are you serious? Like, is Ashton Kutcher about to jump out and be like, yo, we pranked you? He was talking about $200 and $300 VIP tickets, but you having a kickback at your house. BYOB, bring your own bottle. This ain't no Gala. This dude is crazy. Come on, JP. I thought you was better than that. I thought you was Jhon Cornell, the infamous world-renowned publicist. Not a kickback, a kickback.
That trash. She talking about that trash about Tracia J being his red carpet on, but she not even here. Why you got your hands on? Because we're locked in the dungeon and it's cold and there's ghosts in here clearly. The railings are falling and we're locked in the TV next day. This is unbelievable.
I don't want to be catty like that.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out. Let's go. And I feel her. Wait. You trying to touch anything? No touch anything? Yes, come on, darling. So how are things?
Everything's good.
Oh my God, so you and Barry have a, what the hell is going the fuck on here? I actually get to meet one of my good darling model friends, Asia. Oh my gosh, she was around before I left Atlanta to go to New York to do this whole thing. So it brought me great joy to see my girl Asia back in Atlanta, now trying to pursue being a designer while having beautiful new joys in her life. I really had a great time seeing her come to the gala, as they say. But Asia, I hope she really does good with this clothing line.
I started my own clothing line.
Good for you.
So that's why I've been coming down to Atlanta, I had moved back to New York for a while. So, we arrived to John Pierre's gala, and mind you, I had on a gown, looking fly in my own designs, of course. So me and Charzell and KO arrived, and we're at his house. We thought that we were gonna be at a venue or it was gonna be something glamorous, and we get there and it was like an in-house barbecue, basically.
You cannot come back to Atlanta from New York. I got suckered back. Please don't let Atlanta sucker you, honey. Like these kids, their coins aren't there, darling. They're, child, honey, the stories are ruthless, girl. It's crazy and chaotic. I got my event going. Half of these kids ain't got no coins. They want you to do everything for free.
What?
It's still the same way. You ain't left nothing, ain't gained
I was
nothing.
gonna say,
It's still the same, honey. It's still the same. But the great thing about the circle that you're joining coming back this time is we're looking to make it better. I was so sincere when I said that. But again, like this city, like the downfall is this market is a failing market where everybody has already made it in their head.
Right.
So that's what we're working up against is as fashion icons, as fashion, what we've accomplished with, our Rolodexes are long, everything that we have is long. All of our life is long. Everything, our accolades, our this, our that, it's long because we've been doing this shit.
Oh, so KL invited me to Charzell. I met her for the first time.
KL invited you?
Yes, and she did my makeup. What you think?
It's good. I love her makeup skills. I tried to book her, child, and I was looking for a body painter for my circus situation that I did October 31st. And she told me like $800. First of all, girl, we're in Atlanta, okay? And $800, I will grant it to you if I was in New York. Well, honey, half of the kids out here ain't finna give you $100. You know what I mean? No tea, no shade, no pity, no name. But girl, I was just like, $800, girl, we gonna call somebody else. And I just called somebody else. Darling, no. No, thank you. Now the true tea is.
Let me tell y'all, if you're ever telling me some tea.
This is what I'm trying to tell you though.
I'm a tea collector.
I don't have my willow tree up because I threw all the shade. And I don't have a teacup because normally I am Kermit. But let me just put you up on game. When KL and Miss Lady is together, honey, it's like Tarzan, Tasmanian devil type shit that ran through your shit, bitch. It's all kind of extra shit, girl.
You know I stay in the middle. I don't be in between nobody drunk.
Well, me personally, just depends on the day of the week. I don't know this side, that side, or all the sides.
We know.
By the way,
I'm so with the food. I'm hungry.
Food.
You know I eat nowadays.
Last year when I did this event, my 7th annual, I did the food, I did all of that. Okay? I funded everything. I spent $3,000 on it.
What?
I had to get the house $1,500. I had to pay the catering company $1,000 to come in and then to cater, and then for labor and all that fuck shit. Okay. And then the rest was just the shit because I had to clean the house, because I had to buy like little whatnot, step and repeats, this and that, the bags, all of this shit for a whole bunch of niggas to show up late. So this show was just like, you know what, bitch? I just purchased a home. Let me just do it at my home. So Asia and I, we were having this conversation. And you know, me and Asia, as I said, we go back. And one thing about us going back is I can have a heart-to-heart with her. So of course I told Asia exactly how my party was set up. Word to the wise, I love KL when he's not with his lady friends. Be aware of them when they're together, okay? But other than that, oh my God, congratulations on the baby. Congratulations to you and Barry. But honey, I hear my girls performing like I have people performing in my house.
Okay.
I got DJ in my house.
check
Like,
it out.
girl, like, go check all of that out. Hey, go get drunk, cause honey, ain't no food.
Oh yeah, cause you know I got a babysitter tonight.
Okay.
I gotta get
Damn, I need to call Tracia, cause she was supposed to do Tracia was supposed to do my red carpet.
You know, Jhon always talking your ear off about what he has going on and things that he's doing and people he's working with, and I was just ready to go, you know, after a while.
Because I like my people making coins.
Definitely.
Well, I got Natasha downstairs to do red carpet interviews. Honey, you better believe it. It's gotta make up it. But let me call Tracia. I'm gonna come downstairs and check on everything, okay? But yeah, just go have a drink and such. Girl, why is Charzell Charzell and KL here at the function at my house, child, looking like King and Queen Diana, bitch. Child, a whole Tyrannosaurus Rex girl. She pretty though. She got on a cute little gown or whatever, girl. Child, you know I did it at my house because I wasn't doing all that shit for the peasants this year, but it's real cute. It got some kids at it. I got liquor. I bought liquor and desserts for the poor kids, child. You ain't get no full meal out of me this year. Bitch, you will not get a goddamn full course meal this year out of Jhon motherfucking Pierre, so your little poor ass can go home with your needing a meal ass. Honey, if you came here hungry, your ass is going hungry. You hear me, bitch? So I hope these kids ain't coming hungry, girl, because all I'm doing is give you a drink. You're going to get drunk real fast, because you is hungry, girl. Child, like I said, girl, you know how I am about my people. Secure the bag, because we have to. What's in the bag stays in the bag. At least we got bags. That makes a difference in our tea, girl. We got bags on bags on bags, girl. Racks on racks on racks. So here I am. I'm on the phone with Tracia J. And of course, the gala is going on. You coming with the potluck or something like that, darling? Okay, I'm drinking for you. Love you. Mwah. Bye.
Get to know Pierre. So I thank everybody for coming out to Publicist's 8th annual music and benefit gala. It's just really, really a pleasure to share it with my most intimate friends of business. Everybody here has a business, everybody here is on top of their business. And I'm very, very grateful to have the 8th annual honoring and opening the doors to Next Artist to Blow, which is my music firm attached to the fashion side. So we are also a music entity. We work with a lot of different coalitions and things like that around the world. So we thank each and every one of you for coming out. We will have an artist perform. Her name is Mahogany, and she will be performing on this evening. So thank you. I want Trayvon, which is my CEO of Next Artist to Blow, which is the music consultation side for artists, getting their business together for music. Not just jumping in the studio every 2 seconds, but really getting business together for music. Trayvon.
In there and I said, driver, drop me off at 9:30. Driver picked me up at 9:45. 15 minutes exactly. Jhon Pierre calls me and Asia and Charzell, and he wants us to go upstairs for a little powwow. I'm like, upstairs, is that another VIP area? Do we need access? Do we need a wristband? Do we need free drink after 12? Do we need to be a text free before 12 midnight? Is that what type of party this is? So we go upstairs with JP so he can once again explain his shenanigans. So I'm gonna keep it a real type of person. And I'm gonna keep it 100 at all times. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. If your shit ain't popping, it's not popping. If I do an event, if it's one person or 20 people, I'm gonna make the best of it. But I'm never gonna represent an event that is not popping. And this event ain't it at all.
So KL comes, and he's talking about this and that, and how all of my people are. But one thing about it, 2 things for sure. It's not my people. It's his little people that he's raising. He's creating greatness. But darling, I already have nothing but greatness on my team. My people have their shit together. He's training his. Nothing wrong with it. But I am the successful ones.
So I invited Asia Shari out tonight because I want her to be a part of our group as far as enhancing the Atlanta fashion community. I feel like You know, she's a phenomenal designer. I didn't know her as a model, so I invited her out here today. However, you know, last week you came to my house and you disrespected my house. This might not be the time or the place to say this, but you had the audacity to say, you know, I haven't done a collection in 3 years, you know, all this sugar mama shit and all this and that. Then you had us to come out. I feel really fucking disrespected because you had us to come out here in our finest attire saying that this is a gala, this is a Jhon, a fabulous spaces private event, non-Jhon, $100 tickets, $300 VIP. We're putting on our finest attire to come out to a fucking kickback.
Gala.
What is that?
Gala?
Gala.
Gullah Gullah Island? What is that?
Gala.
Got it. The theme of the
Is that what it was? Gilligan's Island?
Baby, why
Is that what it was?
Why you ain't dressed for
First and foremost.
Well, because first and foremost,
I thought we were coming to a never, ever come at me like that again. Ever. Because
how much did you pay for a ticket if you want to come to a gala?
I didn't pay for shit for a ticket.
Oh, that's the part of the problem.
If I'm paying for a ticket, where's my money going? Not to fund something.
Well, if you would have paid for a gala, if you would have paid for a ticket, if you would have paid for a ticket.
You ain't even dress up for the Gullah Gullah Island.
Because you didn't pay for a ticket for the Gullah Gullah Island.
No, I'm completely baffled. I don't care what nobody fucking says, John Pierre, because you came at me like that. I want to know right now.
I came in town. Let me just remind you. I came in town to do a photo shoot for somebody who I worked in partnership with. Wait. Let me get this clear. KL is like, this girl in KL is like, it's a gala. And I'm like, darling, I came motherfucking back in town to do a whole fucking photo shoot. And you really thought I was gonna have a real gala for y'all kids who ain't eating, honey? Girl, you think it was a whole setup?
Who's not eating?
It was a whole setup.
Who's not eating?
It's just like this outfit, a setup, girl, for film.
So in true to life Jhon Pierre fashion form, he tries to flip it on everybody and says, this is I knew you peasants was gonna be thinking this was a gala, but I knew it was just gonna be a kickback.
I had to stop my gig because, KL, you know I favor you. All bullshit
Favor me. I don't feel like you favor me.
Nigga, I came all the way from fucking Florida. What the fuck you mean, bruh? I came all the way from fucking Florida. You mean to tell me I don't favor you? Nigga, I came from Florida to do a shoot for what's supposed to be your line. You ain't had a line since when?
I ain't had a line since week.
Yeah, you ain't had a line. My new line?
You checking on my line.
My new line?
Your new line where?
My new line?
What stores can I find this new line?
What stores can I find yours?
Everywhere.
Everywhere
like yours is not.
Everywhere like where?
Everywhere yours is not.
Let's wait on that deal to come out in September.
We'll wait on it.
I
don't have to wait for September, bro.
Where's your clothes, darling?
Where's your clothes?
My clothes are on the website.
Where?
My driver's pulling up. I told my driver to be there drop me off at 9:30, pick me up at 9:45. I gotta go, cause you're lying, bro. You're lying. You're lying. Whatever you did or whatever you tried to pull together at the last minute, it ain't working. It ain't working. You could have asked me. I would have let you rent out the clubhouse at my building. And we would have did your Gullah Gullah for free.
Always your women, Kelly.
It's always my women. What? I don't have no women. I come as
First, let's go back. We have a history of friendship. Okay, darling. First, what was the first girl name before Ann Costello? My name. What was the first bitch name? Asia. What was the first bitch name?
No, that's Asia.
Oh no, there was another bitch named Autumn. Yeah, there was an Autumn bitch.
Well, first of all, she don't know anything about it. First of all, Autumn has nothing to do with your vicinity. Second of all, my bae had nothing to do with your vicinity. I feel like you have this whole issue with me. I feel like straight up and down, I feel like you want to be me.
But you cannot beat me, son.
You to do
You
what?
cannot beat me.
Honey, the successes I've had, the last honey.
Keyword phrase.
There's a difference between there's a difference between a wannabe and a has-been.
Past tense.
Listen, let me just educate you. A wannabe is somebody who hasn't done, while a has-been is somebody who has did. And when a motherfucker wannabe, they still gotta go talk to a has-been and become something.
I feel like
because at the end of the day, the has-been already once was.
Both of
and
you.
they can come back again.
So you're saying
But
that you was a wannabe and a has-been, and it ended up being a not, shoulda, coulda, never, woulda, never done shit in this industry, but perpetrate and be a fake.
Charlie, the mirror, darling, is so cute on you.
The mirror,
mirror on the wall. I just told you.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? Because the mirror will
needs a
tell you
mirror?
the fraud.
Girl.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fraudest of them all?
Honey, if fraud is my
Pierre,
name, if fraud is my name, invisible is yours. All the shit that you do has been invisible for the last few years, darling. Let's clear
Says you and your fake
says
the fake
stats.
ass industry that you made
the fake
around and by
industry.
your fake ass industry. Because what do you know who controls the market? Do you know who controls the fashion market?
Damn sure ain't Kelly Allen.
It ain't you.
But I bet you I do. But I bet you I have access.
The king of kickbacks. That's his title.
Oh, bitch, I was king of kickbacks 10 years ago. You late,
kickbacks.
That was 10 years ago, bitch.
King of kickbacks.
That was 10 years ago, bitch.
King of kickbacks.
Thank you for coming to the kickback.
King of kickbacks with that shirt that has blood clots. Let you know your blood is clotting because you are a fraud. How about that? And on
why my shirt is clotting, darling? Let me just make sure that you know.
The real shape that you're gonna get is the shape that I put on my glasses and I walk out of this fraudulent ass event and I'm gonna take all my peoples with me because you ain't gonna be shit in Atlanta. You're not gonna be shit.
And you have shit.
Ain't shit.
And you have
You're
shit.
not gonna be shit.
And you have shit, Kelly.
Catch my shade. Catch my walk.
Catch my
catch my
tree
life
on the
because
way out of
you
my
are
home
fraudulent
as
ass
you go
motherfucking
to your
fuck you and fuck all the shit
domain
that
or
you talk
something.
about, bitch.
Honey, there's a home here, darling. Have a nice day.
So it really ended up pissing me off. And I don't want to lay hands on him. And I ain't talking about laying the church hands, hallelujah. I'm talking about laying hands on him because right about now, you're doing way too much for me. Way too much. And I'm not playing these games with you, bro. Like, you really pissing me off because at the end of the day, don't disrepresent yourself and don't represent yourself and say, I'm a boss, I do this is me, I'm this, I'm that. You're not, I don't really deal with the Atlanta market. And then you put together some shoestring ass shit. I would respect you even more if you came to me and said, yo, KL, I can't afford a mansion this year, but I'm just gonna have it at my house. Invite a couple people, whoop-de-woo. But then I done brought my crew out. I done brought Asia. I done brought Charzell out. So I'm looking to food with you. This is pathetic, bro. Never again.
On this season of Fashionaires of Atlanta.
You guys' name?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
I'm Ryan.
Oh, hi, Ryan. We were just speaking on you.
What's going on between you and Ryan?
I don't,
y'all were going at it from
that was my first
the
time
moment shots
meeting.
were fired.
That was my first time meeting her. What's the question being asked about? The table, amongst the table from Ryan. Oh wait, he's here now, so I guess we can ask you. You were wondering if we were getting a check?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just trying to, me. I'm all about getting money.
Yeah.
And if it don't make money, and it don't make no sense.
You check chasing people's checks. I don't check chase people's checks. I check chase KL Allen checks.
Okay, next.
You have absolutely no loyalty.
What you mean?
How do you handle that one friend or family member who you know is secretly always in competition with you?
I am a credited stylist. So let's that one out there.
You need a mediator.
We're gonna need a mediator.
Okay,
I think Asia would be perfect.
Your boss or whoever he is, don't break his assistant to a fashion show with Steve Madden shoes on. Thank you, sweetheart.
I'm really bad at it.
Seriously.
Really.
No, I'm saying she, you know, she cool with people, but like that's my partner. Like I hear that say,
Partner,
you going in?
your partner like your partner them, or your partner like.
That's why I said. See, that's what I said. That's
She
what I
might
said.
be
Like,
my new boo.
you walk in there, you see me, you talking. First of all, there's like how many people in here, and me and you been here talking while you working. You know we gonna have something to say.
It's the second annual Dine to the Nines. I usually invite like fashion influencers who I feel represent fashion in Atlanta to kind of come together for a dinner that we can actually like talk about fashion, talk about different topics, talk about how we can like make the Atlanta fashion community better.